Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also comment, like, share. I would appreciate all that very much. To those of you who are already subscribers, thank you so much. I love you all. Everyone who's watching, thank you for watching. I love you all too. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. I've written 2 books in the series so far. It is called Perception, The Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can find links all about that in the description box below. You just got to hit the little black or gray arrow beneath the video. Whoa, having a hard time talking today. You can find a link to my author's page, my personal wall, to Facebook, both of those on Facebook. I've been reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers. I read up to chapter 10, so I'm not finished with it yet. You can find a link for the playlist for that. You can find links to purchase my books and also to view trailers that I created for each of them. You can also find links for lives that I did a few years back on my life story. You can find a link to my friend April's new astrology channel. She just did this excellent reading on the full moon that we just had. And if you would like a personal reading, you can find information to contact me and book a reading for that as well. Okay, so this is a timeless reading. Whenever you are attracted to it, I figure that's when it's right for you. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint, which is the plan you made before incarnating in order to experience lessons in order to raise the vibration of your soul. I see minor arcana as messages about your free will as a being. An upside down card in this spread, in this deck rather, doesn't have a separate meaning, but what it means it's not in full energy. It's not fully manifested, and depending on where it's placed, I'll let you know what it means. And I do read this. This is the Celtic cross spread. I read it a little differently than others, so I'll explain as I go. All right, so here at the center, what we have is the masculine energy of the Prince of Wands. Okay, this is fire energy: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You see, he's pulled by a lion. This is Leo right here. This is a very powerful prince. Okay, he is a youthful energy. He is not fully manifested here, so I don't know. This could mean that he is you not feeling as powerful, not feeling maybe you're feeling kind of slow, maybe a little bit weaker, because what he represents is strength, swiftness. He's willful, he's impulsive, he's an intellectual, he's also generous and romantic, okay? He's very courageous, okay? And, he wants what he wants, and he wants it now, and if he doesn't get it, he usually has a fit. So if this isn't you, Aquarius, this is someone in your life who is like this. This could be a fire sign, very masculine energy. Sometimes these folks can be, kind of tricky. Sometimes they abuse the power of their mind to fool others. They can be kind of, a trickster. So, but this is also a person that can fight far superior forces until they win. Okay, so if this is your energy or if this is someone in your life, it's not fully manifested. Okay, now here, the energy that is crossing what's at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aquarius, is another masculine energy. And this is a knight. Okay, this is an offer of love. Someone's offering you their cup of love. It could be a Cancer. This is kind of a heartthrob person. Okay, he doesn't. He looks most of the time. Hang on, I gotta get something. Okay. Most of the time he's not that fast, but he looks like he's moving pretty quick in this one. So this particular card for the Knight of Cups, he looks like he just kind of is coming in to sweep you off your feet. Okay? So, this doesn't have to be a love for a person. It can just be this wonderful romantic love for something, you know. But most of the time, this is a person, because that's how, I see the court cards as a person. And this is also a big change. All nights bring change. So this is telling you to, push forward for your ideals. But this is probably someone offering you a cup of love. Now, this is the energy that's at the root of everything. Now, this is the Princess of Swords, and she's your energy, Aquarius. She is air energy, just like Gemini and Libra. She's not fully manifested, and what she is she is someone who can't, she's also youthful. Okay, when you get a prince or a princess, this is the youthful energy. They are the son or the daughter of the queen. There's no kings in this deck. Okay, the oldest male that you will get in a suit is the knight. There's only queens in this deck. So when you get a prince or a princess, this is your youthful energy. Okay, so as the Queen of Swords is able to, she's mastered her mind. She's the queen that has learned from heartache, and she's learned from a lot of trouble, and she's learned how to get through it. The princess is her daughter. The princess is still trying to learn. So this one is prone to anger. So what you've got here is this masculine anger, this masculine energy who's prone to anger, and you've got a feminine anger, a feminine energy who's prone to anger. Okay, so for some of you, this could be, now this doesn't have to be a man and a woman. I mean, a woman can definitely have a masculine energy, and a man can also have a feminine energy. So you know who these people are. This could be you and someone else. This could be, both representing you. These are two kind of angry cards here where you haven't gotten there yet, though. They're both upside down. So you may have been expecting to if this is you may have been expecting to get angry about something, but you haven't. Maybe because of this offer of love, and it's, maybe you were like, oh, whoa, what? Or maybe this is still coming in. Maybe this is two people in your life, okay? So, but whereas he gets angry when he doesn't get what he wants, like now, she gets angry at injustice, manipulation, the very thing that he does, okay? Because he will abuse his power to fool other people. He can be a trickster. He can do stuff because if he doesn't get what he wants, that's the kind of stuff that he does, and that's the kind of stuff she gets mad about. She's like, "Oh heck no! This card is called the Anger of the Gods." It's hard to forget that name. Okay, so this is the energy that's moving out of your life here, Aquarius, and this has your energy in it. This is the Six of Swords. This is the unmanifested energy of going on some sort of journey. It can be a mental journey where you ask questions until you get the answers that you're looking for, which is why this is called science. This is about using your intellect to have an understanding. Or this could be moving on in a physical journey. Moving on from choppy waters to calmer waters in probably a more intellectual way. Okay, but you'll see that this is reversed. So these energies never fully manifested. So you may have been thinking about moving on. It could have been that you were expecting it could be that you're in a relationship and you were expecting to get like really angry about something, but then somebody maybe apologized and offered their cup of love. Okay, maybe you thought you were going to get angry because of some sort of injustice. Okay, and then you thought maybe you'd be moving on. or having to ask yourself a bunch of questions about like, why did this happen? Okay, but it never really happened. So there you go. All right, so the next two energies that I read are, for me as a reader, are future cards. Usually this one is more of an immediate future, and this one will happen after this one. Since this one is right side up, that means this is definitely going to happen. An upside down future card is a possibility. I go down and up and around in a clockwise motion, so I read this one first. We'll see which is which, because these two cards have been switching themselves up on me, and I just have to start reading them to see which one will happen first. Here we have another prince. Okay, two princes. Here's a knight, here's a knight. Okay, so you've got this like double masculine energy going on here. Okay, now this one is discs. Now discs is earth energy such as Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Now he is not upright yet. He has not fully manifested. He's still a possibility. But this is determination. Okay, because he doesn't move very fast. Check out his chariot is being pulled by a bull. Bulls don't go very fast. You know, if you want to get somewhere pulled in a chariot by a bull, you've got to have that great determination. You know? Maybe he's something happened to his clothes and he's got to get somewhere and he's determined to get those clothes or something. You know, I don't know. I just had to make that joke. Because I think he's the only guy that doesn't have any. Hey, this guy doesn't have any clothes either. How come these masculines aren't wearing any clothes? It's kind of standing out to me all of a sudden. That might mean something to you guys. If let me know in the comments section, because I have been reading these cards and that just sort of popped out to me out of nowhere. Like, you know, maybe he's got to go into town to get some new clothes, and that's why he's so determined to get where he's going. Well, anyway, yeah, let me know, because now I'm curious now. Okay, but this is kind of the opposite of this guy here. Okay, this prince is very fiery. Of course, he's the fire prince. He is more down to earth, because he's earth. He is more quiet. He's a diligent guy. He's gentle. He's strong, but he's gentle. Okay, he's more reliable. Okay, he's yeah. But to me, this is mostly great determination. Okay, and this is wealth. Okay, so these futures, both of these futures are earth energy. So earth is all about your health and your wealth. Okay. Oh, that got dark there. There we go. Lighten that up. Okay, so this one's right side up, which means that this is the happy family. This is it's also an ending. You know, it's a happy ending. And then you start again with the Ace of Discs. But this is, like a happy family life. Okay, you're good with your wealth, you're good with your health, you're good with your family, everything that's earthly, everything that's, matter, matter, things that, like bodies and rocks and everything that has to do with the earth. Okay, wealth. You're wealthy in your earthly life. Okay, so this is fully manifested. This is definitely going to happen. Okay, so yeah, this one's going to happen first. But then you're going to be determined to keep going, to keep this going. Okay, that's what my guides are just telling me now. All right, so the next energy that we read here is your hopes. And this is you. I think that you were hoping for some options. These are cups of dreams. These are dreams that make you happy. These are daydreams, things that you think about because they give you feel-good emotions. That's what water is. It's emotion. It's also intuition. Water represents the subconscious. What is the subconscious but the intuition? Our subconscious knows everything. We just don't consciously know it. Okay? But I'm feeling that these are dreams, daydreams, things that you would love to have as an option come true. And, with great determination, you just might get them. This is right side up. This is fully manifested. If it had been like this, I would say, well, you're starting to have some dreams, or maybe you're starting to feel a little confused, because sometimes this represents confusion. But I don't think that's what's going on here. I think that you're hoping for your dreams to come true. And there's Venus right there, and Venus represents love. And since you've got this knight over here offering a cup of love, and you've got this happy family card, and also because of this card here, and even because of this one, I'm thinking this is really about love. This is a love reading. All right, so these are your daydreams about love, and you're hoping they'll come true. All right, so this is your environment card. There could be a Gemini around you that's just starting to come into your life, but you see, because this is the card of Gemini, the major arcana card of Gemini, but I'm thinking this is a love relationship, and right now it's kind of in a state of flux because of some sort of, not exactly a conflict, but more like the expectation of a conflict. Okay. It could be that you were just getting to know someone and you were kind of expecting these angry energies to occur, and it didn't, and you got an offer of love instead. And maybe what you're doing right now is you're about to accept this cup of love, but you haven't just yet. Okay. And you thought you were going to go on a mental journey to figure out what the heck was going on, or you thought that you might have to move on, but you're not. So right now, I just kind of feel like you're probably thinking about this cup of love, going, what? But this love relationship is represented in a major arcana card. So this love relationship is definitely a big deal in your life. It's part of your divine blueprint. Okay? This can also represent twin flame loves if you guys are familiar with that. But this can also represent a choice. You may have a choice between two people. Could be this prince or that prince. And I'm not saying anything about gender, as I said earlier. But it's definitely a masculine energy that's offered a cup of love. Okay? So, there you go. Now, here is probably the reason you haven't accepted this cup of love just yet, because here is the cup of love, the actual cup that this knight is offering. Okay, this is the Ace of Cups. There it is, right there. Okay, now this one, this is your fear card. There's something about this relationship that you're kind of afraid of, and I think it's because of this anger stuff here going on here. It's got to be that. Or maybe no, yeah. This is great determination in your future, but it's these two. This is the heart of the matter. This is the base of the matter, the root of it. You don't put up with injustice. This person that offered you a cup of love might be known for pulling some stuff when they don't get what they want, but they are pretty attractive, and they've got the Holy Grail in their hand, and they're offering it to you, right? You're like, I was expecting one thing, but it's looking really good. What do I do? I'm scared, But notice that this cup is right side up. Yep. This is fully manifested. This knight did offer you this cup. And I think what you're doing is you're thinking about it. Here is, you're thinking about it, but you're a little scared. Probably because of this temper going on over here. And here we have this other masculine fire energy. I think that you're going to go for it. Okay. The knights have the aces in their hands. This one has the ace of cups. This one has the ace of wands. And he is all about living life, rushing forward. This one is also kind of a bit of a playboy or player energy. Okay. Once again, I'm not talking about gender. This is energy. That's another thing that you might be like, okay, well, this guy has possibly been known to be a player. When I say guy, I mean this card, okay? And so you're like, oh, okay, so they're players, and then when they don't get their conquest, they get angry about it. But this knight is a heartthrob. Okay, he looks good. So does this knight. Okay, he's very passionate. He's the kind of guy who's the life of the party. The kind of person that grabs life by the horns. Somebody who could be a bit of an adrenaline junkie. Someone who was always on the quest for new thrills and adventure and stuff like that. So you're just like, you're not sure. You're not sure if you should take his cup of love. But since he's right side up and this is the outcome, I'm thinking you're gonna. This is an important relationship. Okay? Only time will tell what you learn from it. The underlying energy, here's a future card. You could have a happy family with him. Okay. Now here is the Queen of Cups. This is the underlying energy. This is reflection. Okay, this is knowing your emotions, being master of your emotions. I think if you are going to enter into this relationship with this person, you better be very clear about who you are emotionally and what you want, what you hope for. Be very clear. This is also water. This is cups. Be very clear what you want out of a love relationship. Be very clear with what you want out of this relationship with this person. You will have the upper hand in any fiery conflict that you might have. These are two conflict cards and they're both fire energy. Okay? This is a conflict, but it has a constructive outcome. An example of that would be sparring. People spar in order to get better at their skill. Okay? And this is the same type of situation, but where you have the upper hand. So if there's any kind of conflict with this person, you will probably learn a great deal from them and you will have the upper hand. You will learn to master your mind. You see, this is her mother. I was talking about her. Where she's this youthful energy who gets mad about injustice. She has learned not to get mad about injustice. She has learned to cut out. I mean, when things are unjust, yeah, people tend to get mad. I'm not saying that we should just let anything happen. But the way she handles it is different. See how this looks like an old man, okay? These are old, outdated ways of thinking. They're green. He's green because green is the color of healing. This is probably Archangel Raphael, healing her mind. She's become the master of her mind. Look at how relaxed she is. She's floating on the clouds because she's so light. She's not weighed down by this crap anymore. Okay? So, master your emotions, mastering your mind, being able to see through anything that is deceptive, into a brand new era of your life, and boom, you've got the star. All your hopes and dreams coming true. All your hopes and dreams coming true. All your hopes and dreams. This is your hope card. These are your dreams. Bam. Now, Aquarius, everybody knows that relationships are not easy. But if you just go around being scared and you don't do it. Hey, what happened? Did I put it back in the... There it is. All right. I think that Spirit is saying that this could be a very passionate relationship. You know, this says happy family. Too many times our fear stops us from doing things that are a very important part of our life. The reason we came here. This relationship is one of the reasons you came here. To learn, to experience, to become. They also have the Holy Grail. Sometimes very different people make a wonderful couple. And they find they're not as different as they thought. All right. How much control do you have over this situation here? I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor, and you have one. One. The rest is your free will. The one point that Spirit wanted to tell you, the one thing about this whole reading right here, is that this is an important relationship. Okay? It's one that you signed up for before you were born. All your hopes and dreams. Just saying. All right, well, this was a great reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonated with you. See you next time.